Good afternoon everybody and welcome back, and we are back with episode 6 of Divine Journey hard mode. And as you will see, I'll take you through what I've been up to. We've got the big reactor running out of power, so we've only got 8 million, 9 million in there at the moment. I've put some elevator blocks in, and these are directional, so whichever way you're facing, you always end up facing the same direction. Expanded the base out this way a smidge, put our machines down, made some farms, and then under here we've got the thermodynamic covers with some hardened flux ducts, and that's just running power to our machines. We did a bit more mining, so we've got some more resources. That's what we've got at the moment, and you will notice in my inventory the charged Certus, which means we can get the meteorite compass. That's pointing at one over there. Now, I did go for a little wander before I made this, and I found a meteorite there, I believe it was. So I dug all that out. Now what I'm hoping is it's not pointing to that one, though it does look to be, doesn't it? So I think we'll go for a little scout about and see if we can't find some more, because as it stands we have all the sky stone from that first one that we found, and we got a silicon press, so we need the other presses. I've cooked up some food, we've got a bit of armour on, we'll grab our bow and arrow. I think we'll just head out. So this is really taking us this direction. Let's see what happens when we get there. What time of day is it? Sun's just coming up, so that's perfect. Now, it's not often I use these meteorite compasses, because generally there's meteors here, there and everywhere. And that's saying that there's one in this chunk, I believe is what that means. Is that the chunk border? Yeah, definitely thinks there's one in this chunk somewhere. Okay, we shall dig. We'll just trust it. Like I say, I don't normally use them, but I think that's how they work. I'm pretty sure that's how they work. We'll grab that tin. Insert as quartz. If we dig under here a little bit, is our map going to change? So nothing's showing on the map up there. Meteor's still going crazy. The compass is still going crazy rather. we're almost right down at bedrock, and it's not use the chart to create a meteorite compass to seek meteor. Spin if you're on a chunk with a meteor. Keep in mind that meteors might spawn on a chunk border, so it's best to keep the F9 chunk borders shown to be able to find them. So we are doing it the right way. But there's nothing lighting up. On journey map, normally if you go past caves you can see things. Let's have a look. Possibly there. How did I not see that? Definitely in that chunk there. Just gonna loop round. Dig down here a little bit. Nothing there either. So I'm thinking we'll go and do it the old-fashioned way. So I hope you're all alright. And I won't keep you in, make you watch all this fumbling round that I'm doing. What's that? Oh, that's leaves. Okay, so somewhere under us is a meteor, but damned if I can find it. So we will actually just do it the old-fashioned way, and we will go due south. Let's get rid of those. And what I'll do, folks, is I will put a cut in here, and I'll bring you back if I find anything interesting, or indeed I find us a meteorite. So I will see you, hopefully with something to report in the future. Back in a bit. Alright, welcome everyone. We have done some walking, and I just thought I'd bring you in to investigate this temple with me while we're here. Ow. Down here and then down here. Should be some goodies, and indeed there are, so we'll pull this TNT floor up. Don't really want to go boom in the night. Get rid of a load of this garbage that we don't want. What have we got? Staff of travelling, that's nice. Not the greatest haul, but a haul nonetheless. So far we have found one meteor, which if I show you on the map was there. So not too, I was coming down this way, looped round, nipped in there, and we got engineering and calculation. So I think there's only the logic we need. And we can copy it, but we do have no choice. So we do have to go hunting through the world until we find what we're looking for. That's us out, and there's cactuses or something spewing their guts up at us. So yeah, I'll keep looking and I will bring you back when I find the last one. Hopefully it won't take me too long. See you in a second. And no sooner had I cut you off, I found one next to a village. So what we'll do is, fingers crossed, this has got the press we want. It's a big old boy. Let's get on top of it. Work out where the middle is. Maybe there. We're looking for the chest, which was stood on top of silicon press. Might as well grab it. So the search continues. Okay, let's carry on. And once again, I will bring you back for the climax, so to speak. BRB. And we are back and still in the same desert. And there's a spider there, so we do need to be careful, but here we are again. Let's get down here before anything hurts us. And what have we got this time? Still nothing. Now then, we've got a spider straight on top of us this time. Maybe we should be wise and go the side. Let's run. And there's those crazy cactuses, cacti, whatever you want to call them. They're hurting me a lot. And a creeper. Okay, so we're still looking. The knights, I've got to say, in this pack are a little treacherous. Not too bad if you just keep running, but I've been down to a couple of hearts a couple of times and it's not fun, I can tell you. Particularly all these weird mobs that I don't really know how they attack you. The mechanics of them. So we're out the desert now and we'll just make our way northeast. And hopefully the compass will change to a closer one at some point. If not, we're still uncovering lots of terrain we've not seen yet, so that's good. There's a creeper around. And crazy cyclops thing. So far we're finding the meteors, we're just having no luck getting this logic press, which is a pain. Nothing on this peninsula. So I will bring you guys back at the next one. Alright folks, welcome back again. Let's hope this is the end of the journey. Another big one. There's some more of those crazy cacti around. Actually, this looks like two. One there and one there. That's a huge one. Let's go and do that small one first so I don't have to worry about scaling the big one. And temple. A right little area. Right. Down we go. Logic. We got it. We got it. What don't we want? So now we can copy those with a block of iron, so that's no big deal. Let's just go and check this temple out together, and then I will bring you guys back once we are at the base and making a press. In here. Good job we brought all that food. Okay, what have we got? Power 3, protection 3, right, we're having that. We want that heart. We'll take the gold over the bones. More gold, more dimlets. More dimlets. And that is your lot. Okay, so we will head home. I'll see you guys there. And we'll see about making our first applied energistics stuff. And like I say, well, not like I say because I haven't said anything, but if anything exciting happens on the way back, I'll be sure to bring you in. Alright folks, see you back at the base. Alrighty folks, we are just approaching the home straight. We just watched that pile of muck. Looks like all of our plants are grown. Oh, that reminds me, because I chunk loaded this area. So wherever we are, that area is loaded. Alright, good thinking, eh? So let us spill our inventory into the various holes it needs to go in. Tool. You guys. Suppose they can go in there. You go in there along with you. Dimlets are in there. I suppose the magical chalk. Where's our books? There they are. So let's do this together. Oh, what's that? Potion of Swiftness. Wow, here we go. This is unlocked a lot. More charged Certus. Pick. We'll have the Ender Pearl. Redstone, 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 redstone. So then, the charger. 5 iron and pure fluix. Fluix seed made from fluix dust and sand in a puddle of water to make the process. Oh, is it going to be gated by the how long it takes? There's one way to find out, I suppose. Get some sand. We will have to mash a load of those up. Where's our pulverizer? No, not you. What was the sand going to pulverize into? Silicon. So I guess if this does take a long time, that'll be that for today's episode. Yeah, I've got no more quests unlocked. Only 8% left to do on this page. In fact, it's that one, and those 3. I think, and that's it. So we'll make our seeds. This item won't despawn, that's nice. In you go. And what we'll do, that's 3 minutes. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll go empty this stuff, arrange it, and then we'll go back. So that's 20 seconds. 0%. What the crystal growth accelerator is like. We're so far away from those. Well, we need to make them anyway. So it looks like the first ones we're going to have to let grow up in there. So I think what we'll do to finish the day off, we will get a couple more of these upgrades done, and then we will call it, I suppose. What do we need for the upgrades? Let's just have a little guess. Seems about right, doesn't it? Obsidian. So any sort of storage drawer. Now we want obsidian. We'll grab the diamonds. We'll make the diamond one. Compacting drawer, that's a nice reward. And a drawer controller, so it's wanting us to set up storage drawers, but I think we're not a million miles away from getting into this book. So I think we'll stop at that point, not bother setting up the storage drawers, because I think we can capitalize on our progress. So we're nearly there, which means we're nearly here, which is nice to know. Farming. What do we need for a wheat farmer? 384. What? What? That's just for completeness sake. I don't actually suppose you need to. Crop sticks, agricraft. I suppose we can automate that shortly to get those done. Magic crops, okay. Exploration. Blaze rods, wither skellies. What's this? Dungeon key. A little while off that. Purple blaze. Okay, so a little more gadgets. That sounds like my cup of tea. Jetpacks. That's where we'll be headed so shortly for our adventuring. And this is quarrying and storage by the looks of it. And then we're into blood magic. That's probably Britannia, a garden of peace. It is. Insane amounts of magic. So that's Thorncraft. Witchery. That I bet is Draconic Evolution. RF tools, that looks like. There, certainly. What's this? More RF tools stuff. Let's get creative. And this is all the creative stuff that we're going to be heading for. Wow. Okay. So that's the long way away. But That's the goal. So thank you once again for joining me on our little adventure this time round. Just before we wrap up, we'll go and check on our babies. See how they're doing. Still at 0%, so I've got a feeling I'm going to have to leave my computer on overnight. We've got a bat flying around here. I feel like Batman. So yeah, we'll call that a day. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want to sub, please feel free, and if you don't, well, I'm doing something with my hand now, but you can't see it. Alright, see you later, folks.